Welcome to Mastering Kendo UI Video Course Section 2. In this section, we will be doing a high-level overview of getting and applying a Twitter Bootstrap layout, then adding the styles needed to make the menu styled like Twitter Bootstrap. We are doing all this work so that we can have a dynamic menu using Kendo UI MVVM, along with the look and feel of Twitter Bootstrap. In this video, we will be doing all the modifications to apply a Twitter Bootstrap layout and add a dynamic menu. Then we will explore the data attributes and the capabilities of Kendo UI MVVM. Let's open the project we have already started and get to work. Your next step is to get hold of a Twitter Bootstrap layout and apply the layout to our index.html page. First, we select the layout we want. Then we select Download and select the bootstrap.min.css. Now let's get started applying the CSS we just downloaded. Just like we have done before, go ahead and upload the CSS file from the last step to the CSS folder and replace the existing bootstrap.min.css. Now open the index.html file and code anywhere. Let's clear all stuff out that falls inside the body tags. Except for the script tags, we are going to start laying out the spa templates to get our site going. We are going to start with the main layout template that will be used for the overall look of our site. See right here, script ID equal layout dash template, type text X Kendo template. Then we have the div class subpage, set a style there. And we could move this to a CSS class, but I just didn't do it yet. Then we have the navigation layout. Then we have the gallery layout. And this is used if you want to put an actual image rotator gallery on your page. Then we have an anchor tag with just an ID of top. Then we have the main layout. This is where everything goes for the whole site. Got our script tag. Now this looks like a lot of the script tags you have probably done before, but this one has a very important difference. If you will look at the script type attribute, and the type is set to text/x-kendo template, the x-kendo template is not a special Kendo UI thing. All it really does is tell the DOM that this is not a JavaScript template, and the compiler ignores it. Next, we're going to add in a div that will hold our layout template. Div ID main. Here we start the footer tag. Then we give it a container. Add in the simple Twitter Bootstrap row. Now we add in a column that expands all the way across the screen of our row. Now we add in an unordered list with no style applied to it. Here we just add in a simple list item, and it's an anchor tag that takes us back to the top of the page. Now we're just simply closing out our list. Here we just have our copyright info, and I just left the info for the guy who wrote it, and you can see it all here, so if you need help you can email him. Here's the info for the licensing, and here's some source info as to where we got the fonts and some info about the Bootstrap icons. Close out our div, close out the next div, close out the container div, and finally close out the footer. Let's open the main.js file located in the scripts folder. Now most of this is the standard stuff that you already know. I want to call your attention to the EverLive initialization. This is a very important part of getting your site hooked up to the data feed. So go back into the Telerik platform and navigate to the backend services project you created. Select the API keys menu item and copy the API key. Now if you'll notice in your copy of the code, there's a placeholder ready to go. Just highlight the your key here and paste the API key over it. Make sure you keep the double quotes around the key. Now that we have our Twitter Bootstrap style applied and we got the EverLive library ready to go, next we'll be learning about Kendo UI layouts and views.